In the quiet, sun-washed town of Ziba, nestled between rolling green hills and the gentle whisper of the Koma River, lived a young lady named Oma. Oma was known far and wide as the most beautiful girl the town had ever seen. Her skin glowed like warm honey, her eyes sparkled like morning dew, and her smile had the power to melt the coldest heart. From the elderly grandmothers who blessed her as she walked by, to the young men who lined the roads just to watch her pass, everyone in Ziba adored Oma. At first, Oma accepted the affection with grace. She would help vendors carry baskets, comfort crying children, and join in community dances with genuine joy. But as time passed, the praise began to change something inside her. People would whisper, "She's an angel among us. Surely no one in the whole country is as beautiful as Oma." And Oma began to believe it. Soon she walked through Ziba with her chin lifted a little too high, her steps slower so more eyes could linger on her beauty. She stopped helping the vendors. "Let someone else do it," she would say. She ignored her childhood friends. "I don't have time for such simple people anymore." The town still loved her, but they began to watch with sad eyes as the sweetness in her heart faded. One evening, Ziba prepared for its annual Harvest Moon Festival, where songs filled the air and lanterns lit the night like floating stars. As tradition, the elders chose someone to lead the opening dance. For years, Oma had been chosen, but this time, the elders quietly selected Nora, a humble girl known for her kindness rather than her beauty. When Oma heard the news, her pride burst like a flame. "How dare they choose her over me?" she snapped. "I am Oma. Everyone knows the festival belongs to me." Fueled by anger, Oma stormed to the festival grounds. She pushed past dancers, brushed aside children, and stood before the elders. "You must give the dance back to me," she demanded. But the elders looked at her sadly. "Oma," the oldest said, "beauty is a gift, but pride is a curse. That curse has grown too strong in you." The crowd murmured. Oma's fury rose. She stepped backward, not noticing she was near the riverbank lit only faintly by lantern glow. Her foot slipped. With a sudden cry, she fell into the dark, deep waters of the Koma River. People rushed to save her, but the current was swift, and the harvest moon was at its highest, its tide strong and hungry. By the time they pulled her out, Oma was cold, silent, and still. The town of Ziba mourned deeply. Mothers held their children tighter, young men bowed their heads, and even the river seemed to weep as it flowed past. In Oma's honor, the elders planted a flowering tree by the riverbank. It bloomed more beautifully each year, its petals soft and radiant like Oma once was. And so a lesson lived on in Ziba. Beauty can open many doors, but only humility keeps them open.